Hey guys, what is up? Daily here from GamersPlatoon, bringing you another episode of the Armory. Today we are checking out Deadspace number 2, baby. The scary game that I just set a clip up of the other day. Very intense game. It's probably one of the only games that I've actually been kind of scared of. Besides Silent Hill, and I don't mean I'm scared to play it, but it makes you jump, and the music and the sound and the visuals are all just creepy enough to give you that full visual audio experience that you need to get scared in a game. And I absolutely love Dead Space 2 so far. I just completed my first playthrough, and I'm going to walk you guys through some of the features of the game and what makes the game kind of stand out. You will note that Dead Space 2 does have a multiplayer, but on every attempt that I've tried to create a multiplayer demo for this Armory video, I've not been able to get a party. It's been, I don't know if it's a connection problem or if just nobody plays it anymore, but regardless, we're skipping the multiplayer. This game offers single player and multiplayer, some extra content as far as guns and suits that you can wear, but we're going to hop in to the single player and check out some of the scary shit that goes on around here. Alright guys, so here we have Dead Space 2, checking out the price for you guys. Looks like we are going to be sitting at $19.99. That's a great price for this game. I picked this game up when it was $4 on the Steam sale, but even so, $19.99 is definitely worth it. You're definitely going to have a lot of fun, and even for, looks like, you know, 10, 20 more bucks, you can pick up the second Dead Space, which is also pretty cool, to, you know, do the you know, throughout the story kind of play. Dead Space 3 coming out soon, and so we're gonna hop back into the game here and see what's going on. One pretty neat feature I'll show you as this game loads up is if you miss Dead Space 1, instead of having to buy it to learn the story or read up on it, they offer a short video in the very beginning that you can watch and get the backstory of Dead Space 1. So I thought that was pretty neat thing to add in there. So here we are in the very beginning of Dead Space 2, just after a quick cutscene. I don't want to give away any spoilers for you, but this is a pretty popular scene. This is how the game starts off. It immediately throws you right into the shit, and that's the kind of games that I like. You know, give me a tutorial, but make me work for it. And I'm going to show you the gameplay here for just a few seconds and show you guys what this is all about.
The straitjacket. Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible danger.
So there we go. We're literally just a few minutes into the game. We already got crazy zombie creatures trying to kill us.
Franco? Franco, what happened? Oh God. Isaac Clarke, if you can hear
So here you're going to see how the game blends cutscenes with the actual game. There's not a whole lot of cutscenes. In fact, I really can't think of any physical cutscenes. It's all part of the game. Like you'll see here, this is a cutscene, but it's within the game. It's not, you know, in your letterbox format, and it's not something that you can't, you know, skip out of or something like that. This is all physically within the game, and it's pretty disturbing. Some of these are fucking awesome, I'll tell you. So we'll go ahead and check this one out, and then we'll show you the item system.
We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of the straitjacket.
No one's getting out of here alive.
No one. Don't do it.
There's no escaping from what I've done.
Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy.
Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them. Go ahead. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore. Isaac. We're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
Yeah, pretty fucking cool. I'm just kidding, that's not cool. That's so sad, guys. So another neat thing about Dead Space is its inventory system. You'll see here that I'm looking at my inventory within the game. Have different types of things going on in the inventory. I have weapons on the left side, shows me all my current weapons. My inventory actual items are in the middle, and off to the right are some other important information, things that I need to know about the game. So what this does is actually when you access your inventory, you're still in game. You're using a HUD provided by the little lip there on your suit. It projects your HUD, and you see it just kind of disappears and goes in and out, and I can still move with my inventory up and still do things in case you know, more monsters are trying to kill me. I thought it was a very neat feature. Not a lot of games do that. If you want to access your inventory, it has to be paused or it takes up, you know, a quarter of your screen. This here, very easy to see through just in case something is going on, and it's pretty expansive as far as it telling you, you know, what the items do and you know, that kind of thing. I thought that was a very neat feature of Dead Space, is their inventory system. Alright guys, coming up on our next feature is the unarmed defense that we have. Isaac can do a couple different things. He has some melee moves like this. He's got some stomp moves for enemies on the ground, but he also has a gravity enhancing device on his left wrist that weird looking little thing with the bars. When you aim, if you press a certain key, whichever you map it to, you can pick up certain objects within the world, whether it be a body, that spike, and you can actually launch it using your shoot button, and you know, it creates a good defensive you know, posture for you if you ever run out of ammo, which is scarce in the game. You know, you can use your gravity to pick up, you know, certain objects and throw them around and stuff like that. Very cool feature, just to kind of not get away from the melee, because you still use your melee quite a bit, but, you know, in certain cases there'll be certain zombies that you really can't just melee because they'll kill you as soon as you touch them. Alright, so let's talk about what makes Dead Space Dead Space, and that's how you have to kill your enemies. You're going to see here that I'm going to grab this thing here, and in order to kill enemies, you have to sever them and, you know, tear them apart, and it's pretty fucking cool. So we'll use this gun here to cut this guy's legs off. He won't be dead, so we'll cut his arm off and his other arm, and that should about wrap him up. But there'll be some other ones that are a little harder to dismember and take apart based on, you know, how they you know, how they sit. And there is actually a couple bosses in here that you can't dismember. They reassemble themselves, and you have to use all sorts of different tactics to really get past those boss fights. So it's pretty cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, coming up on the next, and probably one of the coolest things in Dead Space, is their store. They have a very unique store, and it's pretty fucking cool. So we're going to let it update, and then we'll bring you the contents in just a minute. Alright guys, so checking out the inventory here, you'll see that there's tons of guns, tons of variants of the guns. There's probably about 8 different guns in the game, and each one has their own variants with different stats and attributes. And another pretty awesome thing is the suits, which I'll show you here. Is you can change your suit within the game to give you different abilities and different you know, stats. So we'll change into our security suit and see exactly what it looks like. So there you have it, new suit coming here. Looks like it comes with a cool gun. You're gonna have the helmet pop up, and there you go. Awesome. It's a badass looking suit. gives you some different attributes and stats, you know, for your gameplay, and it really all plays into the game as far as, you know, what kind of guns you like to use and what kind of things you're using. But in addition to just the shop, you also have your personal inventory, which you can sell things from, which I'll show you now. Within here you can sell certain items that you don't need anymore or don't want. Let's say you pick up a bunch of ammo for a gun that you don't want. You can sell it right out and get your cash back. Or if you want to do what I do, and I'm a completionist, I like to have everything. You can go to your safe and add everything into your safe, and you can see in my safe I have almost every suit in the game already. I'm still working on some of the harder difficulties to unlock some of the better suits, but I have tons of stuff in there which I'll show you now. So we'll go ahead and switch into something that somebody might recognize. We'll switch into the vintage suit, which is the one very similar to Deadspace 1, just revamped, kind of upgraded kind of thing, and we'll see how that turns out. And there you have it. That's the in-game inventory system. Pretty cool. I like it. Very interactive and very fun to play with. This here is one of the later rifles in the game. I actually have it unlocked early because this is my second playthrough. But you know, you see we went from the pistol plasma cutter, which was that, you know, one-shot kind of thing. We have the rivet gun, which shoots rivets, and then you can explode the rivets. They'll bounce around the room. This is the assault rifle. All have pretty cool reload animations and stuff like that. A lot of thought went into you know, how these guns will work. This is like your sniper rifle. You'll see here, it got the good zoom, high-powered, low magazine count, that kind of thing. And then we have the javelin, which is pretty fucking cool. It shoots out these bolts. And once those bolts are out, you press the space bar and you can electrocute yourself, or hopefully you electrocute other monsters and stuff like that. But there's tons of weapons in the game. These are just the 4 that I have in my inventory that I like. And you know, there's lots of other features in the game that make the game great, but these are the core ones. You have some space time where you'll get to fly around in space. Since you're an engineer, you will put those engineering skills to use. You'll repair some things, do a bit of hacking. Oh shit, that scared me. This is live. I didn't know that was going to go down. But throughout the game, you also find these schematics here. You'll see I just found a schematic for a new suit, which you can take over to the store, and once you get into the store you can download the schematic and the suit will become available to you through the store somewhere. Maybe I'm just blind. But in any case, yeah, so this is oh really, I'm poor? This is this is Deadspace 2, guys. It's a great game. Pick it up. It's pretty cheap, as we mentioned before, and it's definitely worth the buy. So for Daily and GamersPlatoon, thanks for checking us out. We'll see you guys next time in the Armory.